Okay, welcome back. Trying some more of Gridspech. I didn't actually say the name last video. Gridspech. It might be German. I don't know. Okay, anyway. So yeah, these are now unlocked. This was fixed. So I spent a while looking at this. I'm sure I could find it eventually, but I want to look at something new. Okay, there's a crown. What does crown mean? How about that? Oh, hey, I can actually sneak to B13 here. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. 13's actually unlocked. Should we take a quick look at 13? Okay, well, that looks pretty big. I mean, I could obviously do black like this, and white and this. Okay, well, that's obviously not going to work. So this guy basically has to be black. This guy can only be black by going out this way, and that branches. So that guy needs to be white. Is that correct? Am I logically thinking through things here? And what else can be black? So this... I mean, I could imagine some black... Well, no. I could imagine some black path that goes up this way. Oh, maybe that... I could imagine some white path that goes kind of sneaks around there. So what I need... No, can't do that. This... Where can this go? So if this is white, I don't want to go... I need to like separate these two paths somehow. So that would all work except for this guy. And that would all work except for that guy. A contradiction. So this is... I mean, I know this is the hardest puzzle of the level set, but this is where I sort of run into trouble because I have a vague idea of what I want to do, but now I forget which of my kind of vague guesses / assumptions are wrong, and I feel like I just need to like start over. And now I don't remember what I just said. Okay, so this guy's interesting because, well, actually both these are interesting because they either need to go up to white or down to black. There has to be one of those two, right? Am I correct in that thinking? And like I said, this guy needs to be black. So what did I try last time? Last time I tried like this. Something rather. That something rather probably. So what if I tried... No, there's no way for this, because I need to go down. If this is black, I need to go down, which means I can't go that way because that just traps me. I need to go there, which means I'm here. Oh, 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 I can sneak around the outside edge like this. No, but this is white. But this guy needs to be white, which means it needs to go up, which means these two need to be black, if this is white. And, oh, no. I can't sneak up through here. I can't go this way, because that needs to be black. Can't go this way. which means that this guy maybe isn't black. So what was the problem with sneaking around the outside there? I forget now. Right, so this has to go down if it's black, which means that has to go up. What if I sneak around this side? No, because then this would have to be marked as black. Okay, how can I... Like, diagonals are somehow important that they can block one way but not the other. Okay, so when did I conclude this? Okay, which of my assumptions are wrong? Like, there's just no way for this to be white, like at all, right? No way ever. This has to be black. Which means these guys are white. I wish there was like a third color. I could color things that I'm not sure about. Or like in like logic puzzles where you could put like a dot to indicate that something's not there. Okay, so there's really no way for this to be black, right? Like this, like I can't go there directly because then that's a conflict. I can't like sneak around the back side. I certainly can't go this way because it's too close. I can't go, I could sneak somewhere down this way, but then this branch blocks things. So I'm concluding that's never ever going to work. So so I concluded this one has to be white. Is that what I'm seeing? Okay, so that's never going to be not black. White is never ever going to go down this way, so those ones you might as well mark as black. This split means that these black squares are never going to be part of a path. So what does that mean? So which of these is white, which of these is black? So I said these are never going to be part of a path, which means if black ever runs up this way, that's going to be a problem, assuming that's part of the path, which means these have to be white. This needs to stay white, which means that black either needs to come up this way or up this way. What if it were this way? Okay. Now, don't let me lose track of... Wait. Okay, did I conclude that? I still don't know which of these is black and which is white, because that works just fine. Well, no, it doesn't. Okay, well, let's think about that. So if this is white, it needs to go up, which means that this and this need to be black. And we already know that black needs to either come through here or through here. And if it's coming through here, yeah, that might be doable. That might be doable. So that gives one path. That gives a pretty good path. And I just need to like put, okay, so I can like block a path on a, because I can fill like however many black squares I want in here, as long as they're, so that doesn't work because of this. That doesn't work because of that. So I'm back to that same old problem. Well, I can't go around any other way. Okay, is there an undo? There's just a reset. Shoot, undo would be nice as well. So now where did I start making random leaps of logic? I'm pretty sure this much is correct, right? Which means I can do at least that much. This one doesn't really matter at this time. Did I try? Right, so black can't go around this way. Because if it does, I need to stop. I need that one to be white and that one to be white, which is a problem. So if this one is white, this needs to be black. If that is black, I can either route up this way, or I can, no, I can't route around that way. Oh, no, no way. No way at all, which means black needs to route through here. Which means black needs to go at least that high, which means white needs to go at least that high. So forget about all this mess in the middle. And I mean, they need to get to each other eventually. Which means white does need to route around the outside. But yeah, I'm just not seeing it. Okay, well, let's try this C1. I'm sure I'll get there eventually. And if I wasn't like trying to talk out loud or take some screenshots or write this down on paper or something, I'm sure I could get there eventually. So crown, that's no good. That's no good. That's good. Okay. How do I go previous next? Back. Previous a B? Yeah, it is. BN. Okay, those are right next to each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you just need to connect it with 8 things? So you need to be black, which means you need to be black. Let's try 8-thing theory. Nope. You're happy with that. Do you just need to connect it? No. Do you need to be connected to all the black things? Let's try that. So that would work, right? Could I have done that? Yeah, I probably maybe could have done that. No, I think that's good. Okay, black thing through the middle. These things. Okay, so these are white. So I obviously can't isolate just those two. And then find some. I'm just like trying random things. Well, I guess I do need to connect. Right. So king is not happy. What am I doing? Okay. Okay, what am I trying to do here? Yeah, the board is completely no. The board is not completely symmetrical. So if I ran that way, ran it that way, then white could go that. But no, black needs to be connected. How is that ever going to work? There's no way to route black like around the back side of something. So what am I missing? They can't all be black. Because like the king needs to connect with something. So is there any way to route black that like doesn't exclude so that would almost work except for like this. That work? That would work, right? So what's the unlock screen look like? 5 more. Oh. Okay, okay, so black needs to touch those guys. Is that what I'm reading? It's gonna be an interesting routing challenge. I kind of want them. Okay, do I want them both black or both white? I don't know. Okay, if I did like the kind of obvious thing here, here, that does not work. And if I did the kind of obvious thing like here, 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 that also does not work. Which I conclude means these are all white. That's enough, right? And then I just need to connect all the blocks together. Nope. Didn't see that. Can I fix that? Not that way. Right. Okay, white. Okay, what if white went that way? Black does need to be connected, and currently needs to go like all the way around. That works. That works. Okay, 2 kings. What does this mean? Not happy. Not happy. You're both not happy? So every black square is connected to a king, and the kings are not connected to each other. I think that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, let's try that. So I'm assuming it would be somewhat trivial just to connect. If I could connect all the kings, like, that would work. Which means I need to not connect some kings. Now, what's the best way to do that? Can I, like... Do one or the other of these need to be black? If this was white... I was gonna say, like, if I could route around like that through a king, so one of the kings can go through the path. I'm sort of just guessing at random. Okay, now I'm just staring blankly at the screen. Okay, so what are my options? So I already tried. I said this is impossible because the 2 kings have to be connected. Which means and I don't see any way of routing that differently. That would disconnect a king. Yeah, I can't go around that way because of that thing. Also, if these are kings, what are these shapes? I'm not quite sure. Okay, so if that's impossible, then there must be some other route. And the contradiction here is that we need to separate we need to do some kind of routing. That separates these guys. Does that work? I think so. Weird. That feels a little bit weird, but yeah, that does. We're just kind of following this white path around the outside. And then these ones must connect, so yeah. Cool. Okay, 4 kings. Not color bound. They're not happy because they're touching. That works, right? Just going for symmetry. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kings. Not yet. Oh, one more. One more. Weird. Okay, so somehow this guy needs to connect there, while also separating out all these kings and stuff. I guess I could see some options. Okay, so like if I'm coming down, I'm trying to get better at like verbalizing my thinking as I talk. If I come down this way, then we got like 3 kings here, and there's sort of a conflict, because if I go, well, if I go that way, I mean that would work. Oops, sorry, not that. That would work, except when you separate these kings out. Wait, does each king need to be in its own partition? Yes. Right, I think I forgot the rules, and I was thinking of the witness, and I'm like, no, this needs to fully separate like everything. So so I can have at most 1 black king? Is that right? Well, no, I mean, I could just do that. And like that. And then figure out some way to... No, that's the opposite of what I want to do. Separate that out. This doesn't work, right? That doesn't work. Then those 2 kings, well, 4 kings don't work. Could any of them have been? No, and they can't be black. I'm assuming the answer needs to be completely symmetrical. Well, I know that guy's black. This is interesting. It's a lot to keep in my head at once. Definitely interesting. I don't... Okay, so these are on a diagonal. And they need to be separated. And I can't separate them by just drawing a path between them because they're on a diagonal, which means that one of these two needs to be a different color than the rest. One of these two needs to be a different color than the rest. One of these two needs to be a different color than the rest. One of these two needs to be a different color than the rest, which means it has to be that guy. What if I... No. Can't route through any other kings. Which means my only options are like this, which doesn't work. Or like this, which doesn't work. What am I missing? Huh. Should probably hide my bookmark bar. Well, recording this kind of thing, I'm gonna see all my cookie recipes and whatnot. Okay, what else can I try? Like, the black doesn't need to be fully contiguous, right? Or does it? Well, anyway, that's been a little bit of time. I think I'll call it a recording here, and we think on this tomorrow.